What is up, my gaming nation? It's your boy SixClaws Gaming, back at it again with another video. Today, we are back in the FNAF box because we have 3 FNAF figures to review today. Now, before I continue, I have a little announcement. I've got this cheeker here, which means there's another custom coming. But yeah, that's all I want. So, and I'm really excited about this custom. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first figure. Alright guys, so the first figure that we have to review today is Tye-Dye Springtrap. Now, Tye-Dye Springtrap obviously is part of the Tye-Dye Recolor series, and honestly a little bit of a letdown, I'll be for real. Unlike the original Springtrap, which we've got right here, who was made as an accessory to the first wave, and if you collected all of the figures, you could build Springtrap. Regardless, you know, we've got this Springtrap here, so let's review him. I mean, he's very much the same as normal Springtrap. I think his head model might be a bit different, but you know, that's probably just the colors messing with my perception of the figure, but he's a lot less colored than normal Springtrap here. As you can see, normal Springtrap is like, you know, withered, like moldy ass green and yellow with the blood and guts of Afton, and obviously all the holes are blackened out with the metal feet. But Tye-Dye Springtrap here, everything is shades of bright green and bright yellow. And his feet aren't metal. And, well, that's about it. Nothing's blacked. The only thing that isn't green or yellow are the joints, which, actually, there's a little bit of green on this joint right here, if you can see that. I mean, yeah, his eyes are also brighter, as you can see. But yeah, that's Tye-Dye Springtrap. There's not really much to this figure. It's just, you know, the Tye-Dye version of the first wave of the FNAF figures. Alright everybody, moving into the next figure. This one is a lot cooler than Tye-Dye Springtrap, and I mean that literally, because the next figure is Freddy Frostbear. Yeah, I know, I'm hilarious. But yeah, let's get into the review of Freddy Frostbear. We've got normal Freddy here as a, you know, reference point, because he's a recolor of Freddy from the FNAF AR games for the Christmas event. I believe this was the first one. Yeah. So let's get into the review. First off, his eyes are really cool looking. Look at those. They're blue and they got lighter blues in there. I really like these eyeballs. And the ears have icicles on them, and the body is translucent, and it's got these little white things that look like ice cracks, and they look really cool. His joints are white, and he comes with an ice pick, which yeah, you can remove. It's just like Freddy's mic here. And unlike Freddy, his bow tie is plaid, and his hat is blue with mistletoe on it. I really like this figure, to be honest. It's like simple, but like it's really cool. Literally. God, that's the second time I've made that joke. Anyway, but yeah, that's Freddy Frostbear. I really like the blues here. There's not much to review. His feet are white, but you know, pretty cool figure. This little circle of what's obviously clear plastic that holds the torso together. See, you can if you can kind of see it, maybe. It goes through the back and it holds it together. That's like the only real issue I see on the figure that, you know, would have been better if they fixed it. But, you know, I'm really happy with Freddy Frostbear here. He's pretty cool. Alright everybody, we are now down to the last figure. And of course, I had to save the best looking figure, at least in my opinion, for last. So, without further ado, the final figure for this review is Blackheart Bonnie. I can't get it. There we go. Oh, God. No, there we go. Okay. Well, as you saw right there, Blackheart Bonnie can't stand very well. But let's get into the review. We've got Bonnie here, normal Bonnie for reference, and this time he's actually here for reference, unlike Freddy, because there's actually a lot different with this Bonnie than this Bonnie. First off, the sharp teeth. Blackheart Bonnie has 2 rows of teeth. The first row is blackened and, you know, like normal Bonnie, but behind it is a row of nightmare teeth. And then also there's a whole lot of cuts and cracks along Blackheart Bonnie, like here and here in his ear. His eyes are also like nightmare eyes, you can see, and they kind of stare up, right? It's like he's looking up slightly, as you can see. He's also, the coolest part, you can see it there, he's got this heart in his translucent chest. He is translucent as well, like Freddy Frostbear, and you can see his endoskeleton here, which is cooler, because, like, okay, you can still see the circular piece of plastic, but it doesn't go all the way through. It only goes up until the endoskeleton, which is really cool. There's his feetsies. Oh, and there's this giant crack in his leg that exposes the endoskeleton. That's super cool. This figure is by far one of the coolest ones that I've got already, and I have a lot of figures. But, yeah. That's Blackheart Bonnie. He's really cool. One more thing I forgot to mention. Blackheart Bonnie does not have a tail, but normal Bonnie does. I kind of like that. For real, for real. But anyway, guys, that's going to be in the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do subscribe to join the gaming nation. Also, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at 612_gaming. But anyway, guys, that's going to be in the video, and I will see all you dudes in the next one. Bye-bye!